Hello, my name is Reverend Ralph Abernathy. I am a pastor and father, and I am also a proud member of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. I recently took over the position as president after my good friend MLK, who was, as we all know, recently assassinated. My goal here is to simply gain equality for all. I am a civil rights activist and will be until the day I die. I believe the struggle for civil rights is necessary. I believe it will not prosper without a good and hard fight. We must fight for equality even if we go down fighting. We must never quit. In this fight, however, I believe it is necessary for us to continue to fight with gentle hands. Violence will not progress our cause or bring us any closer to our goal. We must play fair so they have nothing to use against us except our good intentions. The struggle for civil rights, no matter how prolonged, must never be cut short. The federal government is not moving fast enough. Fast enough would be passing laws ending segregation, restore our voting rights, and end legal discrimination in housing, education, and employment. All these have yet to happen, and this is what we will go down fighting for to see happen. Much more than this, I just wish to see black and white brothers love each other and see each other as equal, not as skin color. Now, in regards to President Johnson's war on poverty, though I do agree with LBJ's civil rights legislation and all that follows with that, his war on poverty has been a cause for concern on my end. As long as LBJ fails to end this war in Vietnam, it will continue to eat away at all of his attempts to end poverty in America. This war is destructive to all his anti-poverty programs. The war in Vietnam has taken all of America's attention away from our real problems here at home. As my best friend and colleague, MLK, put it, America would never invest the necessary funds or energies in rehabilitation of its poor so long as adventures like Vietnam continue to draw men in skills and money like some demonic destructive suction tube. There will never be an end to poverty as long as our potential aid is being sucked up by this war. In regards to the 1968 presidential election, my ideal choice for the Democratic nomination is Ted Kennedy. His older brothers John and Robert were both sympathetic to the civil rights movement, and it was actually John who pushed for the 1964 Civil Rights Act, even though Johnson is the one who signed it into law. Robert spoke out openly in favor of civil rights on many occasions, and he was the one to break the news of my good friend's death in a beautiful speech. Ted has yet to announce whether he's going to run as a candidate, but I will urge him to run. He's my greatest friend on my most passionate issue. With the recent assassination of my dear friend, though a friend has fallen and we've lost a big part of our army, we must press on. Yes, this loss of life is heartbreaking, but even still, we have countless lives to continue to fight for. King was the face of this movement, but he also created many faces to carry on his dream. We must do this, however, we don't just need to carry it on, but we must fulfill and establish it. We must make it a reality. We mustn't lose heart. Though it seems as though we've failed, and our attempts seem to have been thwarted, this loss has only given us more of a reason to push on even harder. We're not only fighting for every colored person to ever live from this moment on, but we are now fighting to see King's efforts and dream become a reality. Let's use this awful event as a means to fuel our movement and efforts to have 10 times the drive it had before. Once again, my name is Ralph Abernathy. Thank you for listening.